Hello friends, SentinalhMC here, and welcome back to Civilization 6, the German megacity. So in the last episodes, we we were defending ourselves against the war with Scythia. We're not in the best of positions really. We're at war with both Scythia and Rome, who are both over here, and then China on the other side of us doesn't like us very much. Now China hasn't liked us for a very long time. It looks like he's spending all of his time building up the Great Wall, though. So, you know, maybe he won't care to attack us. But if he did attack us, then, you know, we'd be, you know, on a divided front. And that wouldn't be the best thing. But thankfully, at the moment, you know, we're only fighting on one side. So that shouldn't be too bad. We can one-shot his horse archers with our knights. Except for this guy can't do it, apparently. So that's pretty good. So we don't really have to worry too much. I did lose a guy, which was frustrating, but you know, you're gonna lose, guys. Let's go attack this dude. Actually, we can't attack him. It's fine. We'll keep this guy on the hill, I think. Fortified. We got muskets. He don't, so he's going to be in trouble. All right, I want these diamonds. Goodness, I should have bought these ages ago. It's been far too long. We haven't had these diamonds. Why did I not buy those that diamond tile so long ago? Seriously, I should have. Now I can actually get rid of this map marker here because. So here's the thing. The Civilization 6 devs have nerfed my megacity. Obviously they didn't do it because of my megacity. That would be ridiculously arrogant. Obviously they have no idea about my megacity. They just know that they must have figured out that the sort of mega city style where all these adjacencies overlap is a bit too powerful. Oh, by the way, I did end up deciding we're going to put the Ruhr Valley right here because the Ruhr Valley is just so much better than anything else that we could put there. We need housing here, so I could build a commercial hub right here to be next to the Hansa, but I think first we need a sewer for housing so these guys can actually grow at a decent rate. So what they did to nerf this sort of style of play, let's build walls first, is that these Hansas with their factories. So the reason that I designed the megacity was the idea that if you put the Hansas if you put the industrial zones one tile away from the central city, they would all be close enough to overlap with all the other cities because what they say is they spread the factory spreads its +3 production bonus to all the cities within 6 tiles. Okay, so you could have every single one of these cities being boosted by 6 other ones. So that would be a total max. You know, with the city's own factory, it would be a total of 18, 19, 20, 21 extra production just from the factories, and then with things like the stock exchange, which I believe do the same thing, but for the commercial hub. Can't I look at that? I don't know. You could then, you know, spread the adjacencies to like all your cities. That no longer works. What the change they made was that each city can only benefit from one instance of regional building adjacency. That's what these factories are. They're regional buildings. So this factory here belongs to Ulm, and Aachen here in the middle can only benefit from one factory. So instead of gaining +3 from Ulm's, +3 from its own, and +3 from Geneva's, I believe the way it's working is that it's gaining +3 from its own, but then it's only gaining the +3 from one of these other ones, not the other ones. So it is a significant blow to the efficiency of the megacity. I did some calculating. It basically costs the megacity, like if you were to think of the megacity as one city, so oh, peace be to you. It is heartening to see another justified. Okay, so he likes my religion. Good. Oh, I got a thing in my eye. So that's a lot of horse archers. Holy cow! So it reduces the total production of the megacity that it could have had by about 100. So basically, the megacity has lost 100 production, which is a pretty big loss. But the modern era, nice.
We have furthered our agricultural technology yet again.
For a machine to run smoothly and predictably.
Yes, replaceable parts. Unfortunately, my musketmen are not in their own territory, so we can't actually upgrade them to infantry yet. You can't upgrade our knights either into anything. Okay, the musketmen. I want to upgrade them into infantry, but I need to kill these horse archers. And they can already one-shot the horse archers, so I think we should do that. We will upgrade them into infantry once this swarm of horse archers is not so large. Yeah. Take him down, guys. I'm glad we have access to infantry, though. That really, Oh, come on! I keep getting pulled away to, like, the furthest reaches of the world. Alright. I got this missionary guy. You know, he actually can go pretty far. Maybe we should use him as a scout. I still haven't scouted most of the world, which is a problem. My scouts died. Actually, I've only got one scout. I do have one that survived. He's still around. Take this guy out. His dudes are not able to kill my muskets. They can't. Alright, look at our skyscrapers. And we're fighting with muskets. Okay, so... Oh, Willliams wants a trade route. I could send Magdeburg's. Well, no, see, Magdeburg... Well, how built up is Magdeburg? Are they built up enough that I don't need to keep giving them this bonus right here? I'd like to gain the thing from Willliams, but I think I should send the one that comes from Geneva to Willliams, because it's closer. But whatever. Let's send this to Willliams in order to get the free envoy. Free envoys, always a good thing. Now, the thing is, I can't one-shot anybody with this horseman, this knight. He's probably too injured for that. And he's going to get killed by these spearmen. He's going to die if I keep him out here. So we're going to bring him back into our territory and have him rest and fortify. It's going to heal him more than being outside of territory, I do believe. Crossbows can't be upgraded into anything yet. Although I could take him out of the city and take him over here. Not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll bring him over. Now hopefully we can get rid of these horse archers and get these guys back to our territory and upgrade them into infantry, because they'll be way stronger, because infantry is so good. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't have any of these boat things, but I'm gonna have to get it when I get over to electricity, so I can build a power plant. Bonuses are sent to each city center within 6 tiles. Yeah, so power plants as well. They no longer will benefit every one of these cities. So I didn't even factor in the power plants. I was only counting the factories. The factories alone cost us 100 production total in the megacity. These power plants, probably even more. So the megacity has lost a huge amount of its power, but I can understand why. Military Academy. We can get flight in 6 turns. Chemistry. Yeah, let's get flight. If I can get some planes, build an industrial era wonder. I mean, let's do it for 3 turns. We're gonna build the Ruhr Valley once this is finished. We're gonna start building that. So that'll boost the flight. So we'll research flight for 3 turns, then we'll build the Ruhr Valley, and once that's finished, it'll boost it. Alright. There's so many of these horse archers, man. He's going to kill the spearman. Damn it. Lost the unit. He didn't even get to do anything good. The only thing he did was die. See, she wants peace, and she's willing to offer me, like, all of her luxuries. You know what? I think I'm going to accept this deal. That is a lot of luxuries. Not very much money. But she's basically offering me everything she has. And I don't have to give her anything. Yeah, we're accepting that. Alright, we've made peace with Scythia. Oh, come on, really?
Our military has learned a way of combining...
It is nationalism which engenders nation.
Nationalism. Alright, so she's being really weird. She right after she accepted my peace, she was upset that my units were too close to her borders. But the only reason they were so close is because she is because we were fighting her because she was at war with me. So that's very strange. Anyway, it's kind of funny. So we're gonna pull these guys back. They did their jobs admirably. They defended us from Scythia. We're not even be anything over here. Long enough for the war to end. Now we're still at war with Trajan over here. But oh, my stout's probably gonna die. But we're not at war with Scythia anymore. We beat the crap out of her. We killed a bunch of her archers. So she saw the wisdom in not fighting me when I could literally one-shot her dudes. Okay, so what do we want now? I want to get to democracy as quickly as possible. Democracy is the one that I want. It's got the most economic policies, the most diplomatic, the most wild card. So we definitely want democracy. That means we have to get through ideology, police state. We might have enough amenities to justify that. We have to get through ideology. We have to go through mobilization and mass media. So basically, we don't need the top one, but we need all the other ones. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see. I can boost this soon, I think. Build an art museum. We don't need Scorched Earth, of course. Well, I get this in 2 turns anyway. So, the time it would take to build another district to boost that, I don't think is worth it. Ruhr Valley in 12 turns, yes please. Now that's gonna hurt... No, because Mainz didn't own it. That's gonna hurt Aachen a little bit as far as the tile goes, because they were working that tile, getting a lot of production. But once Ruhr Valley is completed, Aachen's going to gain an enormous bonus because it owns all these mines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines. 6 mines are owned by Aachen, and the Ruhr Valley boosts gives you extra stuff for mines. So that's really good. Let's check the great people. Great engineer. We are getting 14 great engineer points per turn. We'll have this guy in like 3 turns. Or we could get him now if we patronize him. And then I can use this guy to speed up the Ruhr Valley. So 3 turns or 400 faith. I think we're going to leave it. We're going to get this guy too. We're going to leave it and just get it normally. We're going to get a lot of great people coming up here because we're gaining a lot of points. Now, I may want to patronize Johann Wolfgang von Goethe because I'm not going to beat Russia for him. But if I wait for it to get closer, it won't cost me as much faith. So we're not going to patronize those guys. We're going to let them go, and we're going to get them normally. Yeah, see, no, these don't do the same thing. But the factories, yeah, the factories don't spread to each other anymore, which is really upsetting. I was really sad when I saw that. Very, very sad indeed. So what we want to do here, and I messed up with this city. I really should have had at least 3 of these cities with a theater district by now, instead of all of them having campus, commercial, and Hansa and Holy Site. So for these ones over here, they're going to build me they're going to build me my theaters, but I should have spread those out better so that they would all end up with we'd have theaters sooner. So let's build a stock exchange for more gold. So if you're doing the mega city, that's definitely something to keep in mind. You're going to want to get these guys need housing. You're going to want to get theater districts much sooner than I am. I really screwed up on that. That was costing me a lot of culture, so it would have been much better if I did that. 1 turn for this, or 2 turns for... I want a builder here. I want to upgrade this wheat. Yeah, I need to upgrade that wheat because it's being worked. These desert tiles, I don't know if I can do anything with them. But they're working them because these desert tiles are really good now. We want to gain more of these desert tiles. Don't even bother with this tile over here, guys. Just gain the desert tiles. Alright, so let's build a... Oh wow, Magdeburg is full up too. Let's get a builder. No. I can buy a builder. Sewer. We're gonna buy that monument. It's super cheap. And then we're gonna buy a builder. I'm getting 118 per turn. That's the cost of a builder, so I can get 1 builder per turn. Yeah, Scout's getting attacked by these Roman guys. He's trying to go through Rome because it's the only way he can go. Because he can't go through Russia. Russia has just progressed to the Renaissance. Wow, we're really far ahead in tech. I mean, why wouldn't we be? We built tons of campuses and the mega city is good. So you guys, you're going to upgrade next turn. You're going to upgrade that rice. You're going to build farm on that diamonds. He's going to die. Oh, there's the terracotta army. Yeah, I remember he built that. So Ulm can still build a theater square because I actually don't know why. Yeah, the Hansa doesn't count if you're using a civ that has a specialty district, special version of a district. That district does not count towards your population max number of districts. So Ulm can go ahead and build anything. I really want to build a theater square. I need one. The best place to put it would be right there. They're not working that tile either, so that kind of cinches it that that's the best place to put it because they're not working it. So theater goes here. Gains +1 from these 2 districts. And then if I put something there, it would gain bonuses as well. So I should have done that a lot sooner. Built some theater districts, but which I didn't. We're upgrading to infantry now. We should have the most powerful military... Oh, Scythia is leading. Probably just because of the sheer number of units, but my units are superior, but she probably has an enormous number of horse archers, as we've seen, because Scythia gets 2 when she builds horsemen, she gets 2. Yeah, I knew that was going to use that guy. 2 for the price of 1. I don't care if I'm at war with Rome. He's never going to attack me, but even if he does, I got all these military guys.
A common
here.
mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools.
Newly trained builders getting 2 extra build actions. Public works would be really nice. Let's go to our policies. 100% commercial hub adjacency bonuses, +2 housing in all cities with at least 3 districts. We need that. 4 gold and 1 faith from all trade routes. We really need that. We can't afford to take any of those out. 100% industrial zone adjacency bonuses. Yes, keep that. Each city receives 1 culture for each specialty district it constructs. That's how we're getting our culture right now because we don't have theaters. Could always replace that with something else. +1 gold from each of my envoys at city-states. 2 influence points toward earning city-states. I really would like to put public works in somewhere, but I don't have any room for it. It's fine. I think that only applies to trained builders. I don't think it applies to ones you purchase, but let me know if I'm wrong about that. So this guy is at Frankfurt. We could start trading with China, and that would kind of make him happy, maybe. Maybe it would help. But I do want to keep trading with my internal routes because while I make more money trading with China, I also provide food and production if I trade internally. So yeah, we're just going to keep trading with Aachen. It's the best place to trade. And yeah, there we go. So the war with Scythia is over. The war with, stop it. The war with Rome is technically still ongoing. Although I don't see him sending troops over, because he's kind of blocked off by Scythia's sprawl. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for future episodes. The next episode comes out tomorrow. And I'm glad you're enjoying the 2 civs on the weekend. It's been very, very effective. I was worried that it was going to cannibalize views from each other, but really they're not. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Join our Discord if you're interested, especially if you have Civ 6, because we could play together. We could get some people. We got some people that have Civ 6 on the Discord. So even if you can't get a hold of me, there might be someone else on the Discord that wants to play that'll be up for a multiplayer game. So don't forget to like and comment on the video below if you enjoyed it. I'm SentinalH, and I'm signing out.